Hello, everyone. I'm Father Aaron. Welcome to the Dungeon Minister and an unboxing video of this truly massive box, a truly massive box that was sent to us by Lawrence at Dirty Basement Terrain. Lawrence, if you don't know his channel, go there now, subscribe. He does great stuff. He puts together some wonderful things, and this is one of them. It's a number of them. He packaged up what he described as the biggest box he could find. I think it was at Walmart, and he sent it on. You know what? I don't need to tell you. I can let him tell you, because we have with us the man himself, the legend, Dirty Basement Terrain.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing, Lawrence?
I'm doing good. Up past my bedtime, but...
Well, I will try not to keep you up too late.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's good to see you, man. This is a truly gargantuan item.
Well, I figured last year I sent you the medium-sized box from Walmart, and this year I had to go large.
I don't know if we could do a third year. You're going to need a small truck.
Yeah, I got plenty of stuff. Maybe next year you'll get some baby heads.
I'm half expecting one in there. Hello there, Wave. Hello, Michael. Hello, Nordic. We got some folks out there. Let's see, who else do I see if I scroll up? That's actually who I see scrolling up, and then yourself. There we go. Well, we're small, exclusive, but mighty. So before I get to opening this, I just want to remind everyone what it's for. The things in there. Hey, Warrior King. The things in this box are going to be used as prizes to be handed out by DMs. They're to be used as auction items for supporting the con. Last year, Lawrence, you sent some truly wonderful things. I did keep for myself one of the fabulous mushroom creatures. I mean, these things, look at that smile. A smile only a mother could love.
Yeah, I want to remake those.
Oh. I don't know how you can best that. That's awesome. Ooh, we got Reese's. Hello, Mike Percival.
Yeah.
You got Reese's Pieces, Nordic. Put them through the computer. So anyway, last year he sent all sorts of wonderful things, and they were a big hit with folks, and people bid on them, and it helped us to cover costs for the con. Oh, I forgot this. I just glanced down, and Fleetwood made this for me. He saw me setting up the camera over here, and he thought it looked very, hello, Jimmy. Thought it looked very, official, and I thought, well, this is amateur hour, but thanks for the clicker anyway. All right. So before we get into opening it, Lawrence, tell us a little bit about yourself, your channel, the hobby, your history in the hobby too.
I started playing D&D way back in the day, maybe like when I was 13, 14, I guess, in 1980.
In the Dark Ages.
Yeah, when we were still getting used to that new technology of fire. But I continued to play throughout the years, and of course, like a lot of us, I left the hobby for a while, and then for some reason, I just started playing Warhammer Fantasy Battles, and then it's like, wait a minute, I'd rather be playing D&D. So I got back into it, and after a while, I was like, there's something about this I really don't like, is like having to have a degree in mathematics just to figure out what a single die roll meant. Right. So I kind of went back to the older versions for a while. Then, of course, recently, since it came out, I've been playing Easy D6. It's just basically, it's D&D without all the crunchy rules.
Right. The easy part.
Yeah, the fun. It made role playing fun for me again. But as far as making terrain, I would make stuff for when I was playing back in the day when I was playing Warhammer Fantasy Battles from Games Workshop. I'd start making I was like, I don't want to buy all this terrain. I can make it myself. So it's just like I bought the old classic Citadel How to Make Terrain book and just started making terrain from that. And
Cool.
it just
I did not know there was a book.
Oh yeah, back in '90s, I think it was.
Really?
Games Workshop put out a book on how to make terrain. I mean, it's pre-internet, so
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, there wouldn't be a YouTube channel about how to do it.
exactly. I mean, this was even before the craft father DN Scotty was making videos.
That goes back a ways.
Yeah, so just trying to figure out stuff on my own, and of course there were other people. Then I started talking to the guys who did a lot of stuff for like model railroads and stuff, and just went on from there and got more and more, and then eventually YouTube.
I guess the railroad guys, they've been doing this for a long time.
Well, you got to figure a lot of the stuff that we use came from model railroading initially. I mean, all of our flocking, our static grass, all that stuff. Woodland Scenics, all model railroad.
Yeah. That's the origin of a lot of this stuff. Hey Tim, hello Bob, good to see you out there. And you began your channel now. Was it a year ago?
About a year and a half ago. November of. I have no idea. I'd have to look. I don't know.
November of 22. If it's been about a year and a half, I guess.
Yeah,
almost
think so.
2. It's going on 2 years now. Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You're gonna have yourself a 2-year anniversary.
I didn't even celebrate the first one.
I got a notification saying it was I think the 3rd year of mine. I went, I didn't even see it happen.
Yeah, the thing is, I was on Discord with another group, Dungeon Matron. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of her, but it's like they encouraged me. It's like, you should do your own channel. You should do your own channel. I'm like, I don't want to do that. And it's like, then one day I finally turned on the camera, just started, anytime I was crafting, just turn on the camera. And then, I mean, my first videos are bad. They are absolutely horrible.
That's all of us, right? That's everyone's first videos.
Yeah.
Hey, I go back and I look at mine. I think, oh, for crying.
Yeah, like,
I used to try to do everything. I tried to do everything in one take, you know. And so if I messed up, I stopped, I deleted, and I went back to the beginning. And then I said, oh wait, I could edit that out.
Yeah, I tried to do the voiceover one shot.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, no, that doesn't work.
No.
And like you said, I can edit this and do one section at a time.
Yeah. Well, especially doing a voiceover, I found when the lockdowns hit, we weren't allowed to have church. And so I did YouTube videos for the parish. And I decided that I wouldn't show up on screen because it always looked so stilted. These priests standing at their altar that you couldn't come to, it was just weird to me. So I used classical paintings, and I just did slideshows of paintings and photos that I had taken. And then I did voiceover, reading the gospel for that Sunday and a little homily on it. And I thought the great thing about it was you could cut that anywhere because no one can see you. But when I went to do that with video, if I tried to splice together 2 things, I would be here, and then the next take I was over here. So, so you had to be more careful with video. So I would started doing, jump cuts, zooming in and zooming out. That's the origin of why those. And then I started adding them just for emphasis. So I'm talking along, and then I get really conspiratorial. I come in for a close up. But it started out just trying to avoid, jumps in me cutting from one shot to another. Now you call your channel Dirty Basement Terrain, but I'm looking over your shoulder here. That is tidier than my basement by a long shot. Okay,
no, it's pretty dirty.
Okay, so you were selective about camera placement. No, that looks. I mean, that still even. I hate to tell you that's still tidier than our basement.
There's a difference between organized and clean.
This is true. Yeah. Well,
I mean, you only see the section I craft in. The section that's over there.
The rest of it.
Yeah. So it's dirty.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, again, folks, if you have not, not now because you'll have to leave. Well, unless you can right click and go, but do sub to Lawrence's channel, Dirty Basement Terrain. Great channel. If I have not put it in the description for the video down below, I will as soon as we're done with this. But now I would like to go over to CleriCon.
Mhm.
And I'm going to see if I can, let's see, how do I do this? I want to get this one big. How do I get that one big?
I have no idea.
There we are. That's what we want to see.
The thing is, there's a lot of boxes inside that box, so
it's one tiny piece of terrain and then a whole bunch of boxes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go in to open this up and see what we can see. All right. On 2 cameras at once. Hi, everyone. I tell you something, Lawrence, when this thing arrived, the guy came to the door and he said, package. Okay. And he went away to his truck. I thought, why didn't you just bring the thing, in the first place? Then I understood why when he came back. I thought if he had carried it up and I hadn't been there, he'd have to carry it back. So I'm actually going to come back on that side, even though probably put my thumb right in the frame, because then I can sit down. And can't move. Actually, no, you know what?
Uh-oh.
We're better here. All right. You said, was there something you didn't expect to see in here?
Oh, no, wait. I thought I put that in a different spot.
Okay.
Never mind.
This is massive. Oh, wow. We have a big old base with some good flocking, good grass on it there. This is awesome. Oh, nice. Chunks of foam I can use.
Oh, yeah. Those are offcuts.
I used foam to pack the package that I sent to Battle and Barrow, and he's been using it in this stuff too. All right.
I don't.
You remember what it is?
I remember what that is.
Okay. Let's see. Glad I found that seam in the tape. I don't like to cut it if I can avoid it. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Always save bubble wrap.
Yeah, so I mean more along the lines of not wanting to accidentally cut the terrain inside.
I use bubble wrap for therapy. It's cheaper. Come on, you always feel better after you pop bubble wrap.
You do. Holy cow.
Yeah, this goes along with the base.
Okay, so this goes with the base go together. Wowzers. Oh, cool. I do remember this. Or something like it with fingers. Look. Oh. Look at that. That's awesome. It goes with this. I like it. Where is this? Aha. So, like that?
No, you could. The thin part there is like a stairwell that goes into it. That little thin piece at the front there.
Yeah.
That actually is like the last step. You can just like that. Yeah.
Cool. Ooh. That is awesome. I don't want to say this very loud. The boys are in bed, but they know I'm streaming, so I think they're still awake. But I think Paint Mini's Lives Skeletons might have a headquarters now. So I'm gonna have to play that for CleriCon though. So
yeah,
it'll still be a thing to come. All right, that is awesome.
Well, I had that as a headquarters for something else.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
baby head.
No,
If you
not
don't know
baby
that,
head.
if you don't know the reference to the baby heads, folks, one of Lawrence's signature pizzas is terrain using baby doll's head. You'd have to see it to understand it. Yeah, I mean, once you see it, you go, "Oh, okay, that's cool." But
There's
if
a
you just
reason
hear
I
some,
keep baby dolls on my table.
I thought that was for therapy, not the bubble wrap. Oh, this I did know about.
Yep.
Hey, you and Battle and Barrow went to the same school of packing things in bubble. We'll say this: none of it is damaged so far, so it seems to work.
Well, the one piece I was most worried about, it made it intact. So, and that was
Cool.
the base.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would think the little fingers would give you fits. This is a beautiful piece. This is a beautiful piece. Oh, Lawrence, this is fabulous. I saw this on your channel, but in person, good heavens.
I was really tempted not to send that because it's my favorite house I've built.
It is really good. God bless you. Thank you for sending it. It is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I mean, honestly, this is 1,000 times better than anything you'd find in a store. Look at that. Look at that chimney, people. Look at that. That is a beautiful piece. I love the windows. And that was, how did you do this again? It was like a poured in a epoxy or resin or something?
It was UV resin.
Cool. UV resin.
But I had actually made a mistake and I forgot that it does heat up and it kind of boiled behind it. So I actually had to paint it and then paint it black and then gloss paint it afterwards.
Oh, so it's a paint job on top.
Yeah.
That's great. And as I recall from watching it, this is a solid chunk of foam.
Yep.
That's a solid chunk of foam, people. That is fabulous.
Because I don't do playable interiors.
Right.
Because no.
Because no. Oh my gosh, this keeps going down. I'm looking at it from above. I miss how tall it is, so I think, oh, there's the bottom of the box, but it's not.
No.
Well, okay, we've busted one myth. Lawrence was not in the box. He could have fit. He could have fit, but he was not in there. All right. Good heavens.
I forget what's in there.
One of your cats. Yeah. Came around for a while, right?
Oh no, the wife wouldn't have been happy about that.
Oh my, yes, lots. Oh, don't fold up the knife. Don't fold up the knife here. I'm gonna need it again. Oh! I'm only gonna open one of these because I don't want to.
There's a lot of them.
It would take all night, but
yeah,
these really are delightful. And again, folks, all of this stuff, you can see how he did it. You can see the making of on Lawrence's channel, Dirty Basement Train. And it is, I remember you doing this and watching you go at that, and you were carving and carving and carving and carving. And I thought, surely that's enough now, Lawrence. Surely you're done. But you kept going, and man, does it pay off. It pays off. That is beautiful.
Just when you think you got enough done, you do more.
Yes. That's it. And in person, I can tell you, folks, this is even better than on camera, although it looks pretty great on camera, but it's even better in person. Wowzers. Everything back in his bag. I don't want to take them all out, but I do want to see there's other stuff in here. And there's like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Kind of thing. So there's 11 of these guys. That is a huge, huge number. Oh, okay, cool. Similar with this, I'm just going to take one out to show off. But look at that. This is a little rock, like a rocky outcrop of some kind. Beautiful.
Yeah, I made that for desert terrain.
That's a good looking piece. That's a good looking piece. And there's 4 of those. Kind of different shapes and sizes. Oh, there's 5 of them. These 2 thin guys. Oof. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. All right, what do we got here? Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
This one here.
That is actually pre-channel.
That's pre-channel.
That's pre-channel.
A little fountain. That is wicked cool. Check that out. Throw a coin in. You're not going to get your wish, I guarantee you. Okay, let's see. Oh, looks like another house. It is. Oh, is this one of the dollhouse ones?
It's the first Dollar Tree dollhouse I did.
Cool. So if you go to his channel, you'll see he does a dollhouse build, or not a doll, a house build out of a dollar store dollhouse. Two of them you put together.
Yeah.
They're these real kind of cheapo, one-sided things. But he makes these wonderful.
Yeah. Total cost of materials is like $3.50. Of course, I get all my foam out of the dumpster at work, so
That does help.
yeah.
That is another beauty. That's another beauty. That is another beauty. Wow. That's cool. I'm going to take this with me over to the desk and just check in on the chat because I have not been able to watch that from over there. Should do some dungeon crafting just for fun. Yes, you should. Well, the great thing too, Nordic, is if you did that, then you'd have little terrain you could display them on, right? You could display the stuff on. This is some beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. All right, let's see. He's going to sit there. Over here. There you go. All right, see. Holy cow. Boy, this is massive. This is huge. I don't know what this is.
Oh, that's Oh, I know what that is.
Careful here. Again, I don't want to. You don't want to hear a crack, right? That's not what you want to hear in the middle of this.
So I did a 3-part series, and this one's from the first part.
Now, while I'm unwrapping this, I just want to mention, if all of this looks really cool and you'd like to get on this action, you can go to CleriCon.com and sign on up and come on out. And maybe one of these beautiful things will be a prize in your game. The Dungeon Master will say, "You have played well. Here you go." Or you can do it. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Now this is spiders lair. And the nice thing is, these could be great scatter terrain in the general area. Now, is this piece and this piece, are they related?
I had done, like I said, a 3-part series. It was supposed to be for a monster or lair build, and that was
Right.
that piece right there is supposed to be part 1, the lair entrance.
Cool. And there is,
And that one you just had on with the stairs, that's supposed to be the lair itself.
gotcha.
And I still have the face of the skull from the skull part there.
It's little critters trapped in the webs, like skeletons. Oh,
Dinosaur skeletons from Team U.
cool. The dinosaur skeletons that billionaires buy.
I drink a lot of coffee.
I was gonna say, if this is actually Keurig cups, I'll thank you for that. I'm gonna get some run out at work. Let's see.
I don't remember. Oh, I remember what's in that box now.
Yeah. The funny thing is, as I open it up, this is the kind of packing that we do for our Christmas ornaments. I'm going to put the box down here and then lift things out. They're easier to see on. Oh. I know what this is. I can see the top of it. I might need to get a scissors because it'll be left clumsy. So what this is, obviously, you probably can see as I'm unwrapping it clumsily. Ooh. This is a big old version of the mushrooms.
Yeah, I stuck them wherever I could fit them.
That's very cool. That's very cool. I think there's another version of that here. I'm not going to unbag all. And another one. Yeah. I'm not going to unbag all of them because it's a
yeah, a whole lot of mushrooms.
But there also seems to be another set to sort of scatter rocks. These are very nice.
I made them to be like swamp rocks.
Gotcha. There's sort of a fern-looking thing going over there. Excellent stuff. The thing is, rocks, I mean, while in some sense they're easy, it can be hard to make them actually look, because layers of giant spiders we've never seen before.
Yeah,
but rocks we have, you know. So it can actually be difficult to get things to look real when it's something that you've actually seen. So well done. Well done. Those look excellent. This stuff is amazing. It really is. More of those. The Christmas impression is helped by the fact that the bags are red and green, some of them. Now this is heavy. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Oozes.
Oozes, slimes, and ochres.
Excellent. Look at all this.
The thing is, I'm continually making them.
Are you?
Anytime I'm using my hot glue gun, I have a base sitting underneath the tip of it for when I'm not using it, and the drips just continually pile up, and I get them.
Oh, that is a good idea. That is a good idea. How
I
many
mean,
are in?
I think I have about 8 sitting on my table right now that are ready for paint.
Wow, that's awesome. There's a whole bag of these guys, and some of them are really built up. Like some of them, you waited a while before you went back to your glue gun on that one.
Yeah.
It's really built up. That is cool. That's a great idea. So there you go. Pro tip from Lawrence. When you've got your glue gun sitting there, pop a base under it.
Yeah, like
And
this.
a few crafting sections, you're gonna have.
I mean, right here is one that was sitting on my table.
Nice. There it is.
And if you don't want to paint them, just buy colored hot glue.
Yeah. That looks too. This is beautiful.
Oh, the
Covered
standing
in,
stones.
Standing stones covered in ruins. There's a whack of these things. I could do my own Stonehenge over here. We could set up a Canadian Stonehenge. There's all manner of them. Big ones, little ones, some as big as your head.
Honestly, for those, I was just trying to clear out my off-cut box.
I always have fantasies that I'm going to do that. I think, oh yeah, I'm going to use all this someday. And the pile of stuff I'm going to use someday is big. That's great. That's fabulous. But this would be astonishing. If I was already done, this would be an astonishing gift and a huge help to the con. But I know because I've looked. There's more. Good heavens, there's more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what? I've been taking the top. Come on. There. Oh my heavens! More
Did I
mushrooms.
mention I sent a lot of mushrooms?
You did. That is fabulous, though. Those are great. If you get a couple more of these, everyone who attends will get a mushroom. This is a big old box of shrooms. Cool. And I love the idea that they've sort of grown together because it makes them otherworldly, right?
Yeah, it's like what I was making. I was like, the first couple ones I did were just straight up stems, and I was like, okay, this is going to get boring if I keep doing it like this. So I just started cutting, doing the weird shapes.
That works, though. It works real well. Yeah, and I love the details of little tiny mushroom in there. Now you do that. It's a little end of a toothpick, is it?
Toothpick, and I got these little tiny foam balls from the Dollar Tree that I cut in half.
And those also make spots, don't they?
No, those are actually stickers from the Dollar Tree. It's just like hemispherical stickers.
Oh, cool.
They just stick on, and
That is really cool. It's somewhere between, there's a crazed satyr on its way or the Smurfs. Difficult to say. I've got there's so much stuff. I've got to wait. Oh, this like 8 of these, 6 of these boxes.
yeah, I think I put 6 on.
Now, are they all the same thing, or are they?
Nope. No.
Okay.
I mean, they might have similar stuff from box to box, but
Right.
each box is like its own stuff.
When I said unboxing, people, I meant it.
Yeah.
Forward. stuff. I have no idea what we have here. But the bubble wrap indicates that it's still there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know what this is. I saw the making of these. These are wicked awesome. These might be one of my favorite things you've made. Oh, let's get out there. Look at this guy. Folks, look at this guy. That is awesome. That is awesome. Got more crystals at his feet. Now, each of these is foam, right? You just cut those out of foam?
Yep, it's all foam.
I tried to make some little rock people. I think I need to go back to an anatomy class or something because I was all over the map. At the end, it looked like someone who had been in a very bad accident. It's not good. Now, to your knowledge, are these all these guys?
There's only two crystal golems.
Okay.
Because the golems I was building, I did in pairs.
Gotcha. And then you put them on the ark.
Yeah.
2 by 2, they came to Canada.
Yeah. They said it wasn't cold enough down here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Crystal guys, yeah. No crystals. Although the snowiest experience I've ever had in my life was in Pennsylvania. You probably remember it too. It would have been the winter, like
of 93.
No, it was 90. Let's see. I graduated university in 95, I want to say, and so it was 96. It was early 96.
Okay. Then the thing is, 2 weeks before that blizzard hit in PA, I moved down to Florida.
Oh, lucky you. I was in Allentown, Pennsylvania when that hit. And the only way you could tell where the cars were was because they had an antenna. Like if it had happened now, you wouldn't have been able to find the cars at all because nobody has an antenna on their car anymore. At least not one that sticks out. These are very cool. I think this guy's also this is a crystal. I think this is purple.
Yeah, 2 crystal golems, 2 earth golems, or rock golems, whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna take him out of his bag because
yeah,
crystal guy, really awesome, bristling with crystals.
I learned my crystal technique from watching Leaf over at Devs and Dice.
Yeah.
I mean, I for when I was playing Star Wars Legion, I built crystals that were like 12 inches tall for the game.
Oh. Were they Kyber? Kyber, right? Kyber crystals?
Yeah.
My Star Wars nerddom only extends to the first 3 movies, so they don't talk about Kyber crystals in those movies. So I had to try to pick it up along the way. It really is like Christmas over here, people. It really is like Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like how you're also remembering what it was. It's like both discovering.
I remember everything that's in the box almost, but it's like, oh,
another one of these bruisers.
But I also remember what else is in that little box.
This is really cool. See, there's a lot of this stuff now that I have to squeeze into our campaign quickly. so that we have played with it by the time CleriCon comes around.
Yeah, well, there's one thing in there that Torchberry will take care of, no problem.
Ah.
Should have worn my Torchberry shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome. I think this is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because that would, oh my heavens. That is a really exquisite piece. I mean, terrifying and horrifying, but exquisite. Check him out. Spiders crawling on him.
Web golems.
Web golem. All right, I'm a web golem. There.
It's an old 3.5 monster.
That is very cool. It's got one on its back too. That is awesome. Those claws on him. That is vicious. That's very cool. I don't want to hurt you. There's two of those, right? It's the same thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave him be. That would be just like me to on camera break something. I folded down the futon so that I could have a place to work. I think I probably should have bought another futon. It's filling up here. That happens. Okay. Now, how many hours a week would you say did you spend making your creations?
3, 15. I think I spent around 24 hours a week.
Wow. That's a part-time job right there.
It's my only hobby.
Do you have a group you play with, or is it just making the stuff now?
My group kind of died off, so right now it's just till I can put together another group. It's just making stuff.
Well, if you live in Pennsylvania, leave a note in the comments. Maybe Lawrence will get a hold of you, and you get a chance to be in some of the most horrifying, dangerous-looking terrain. Can you imagine sitting at the table though, with this guy as DM?
And my DM screen.
Yes. Speaking of babies, some of these are the layer of the spider, I take it.
Yep.
And there's all sorts of these rocks just covered in webs, and the spiders on them. Now, where did you get the spiders? Are these dollar store spiders?
I honestly don't remember. I've picked up little toy spiders all over the place. I've gone Walmart, Dollar Tree,
right.
The seasonal Halloween spirit of Halloween.
Yes.
If I see spiders and I don't have that style of spider, I grab them.
We have Dollar Tree up here and Spirit, Halloween spirit stores, and we have obviously Walmart. Well, everyone has Walmart. There's one on Mars. But the Dollar Trees are a little more rare. The Dollarama is the big one up here. And it's not as good as Dollar Tree. Oh.
The Dollar Trees this year seem to be kind of as far as their Halloween stuff. Yeah.
The fact that it's already out doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Well, so is their Christmas stuff.
Yeah. I always find it a little unsettling when you've got the cheerful elf right next to the skeleton cat.
Yeah.
That's an odd juxtaposition. Bit of a paradigm shift there. These are very cool.
See, I made the web version and the regular version so I could use that layer piece, that base piece, more often, other than just a spider layer.
Right. That's multiple options and some cool columns. whole box of columns. One from column A, one from column B.
Okay.
Those are awesome. Those are 1, 2, 6, 8 columns. You do a nice grand hall of the dwarves or something there. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Let's see. I've taken out 4 little square boxes. There must be 2 left.
Yep.
Right.
At least not everything was wrapped in grocery bags this time around.
No, we got colorful. Oh, these are adorable. I love these. They have this very winsome sort of like fey kind of thing to them. These tall, skinny shrooms. Though they also, I mean, I have to say, I know I'm a priest and everything, but I know they also look like something else. It's less.
Yeah. I didn't realize that till after I put the video out.
And it was instantly demonetized.
Oh, I am not. None of my stuff is monetized yet, so.
Oh no! Yeah. Wow, there's a load of these. 2, 4, and again, some of them have chunky, lock bases on the bottom. The variety. Neat. Oh, 12 of them. That's fabulous. Again, you put this stuff down and you get a wonderful sort of otherworldly feel to it, right?
And that's what I like about fantasy. It's like the natural rules don't apply. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing that you consistently say. You finish every video with it, and I think it's a very good sentiment that when you're making your terrain,
The only person you got to worry about is you.
That's it. It's your terrain. And that's true, because so much of it, especially, online, you get online and so much of it is, well, you're doing that wrong. You're playing wrong. And it's like, no, you know what? We're having fun. We're playing right. So these are
I made a lot of those.
The spiders, the spider rock sans the spiders. So again, you got a 7-layer cake sort of rock.
Yeah.
Box. Very cool stuff.
I kind of overdid it with those, but whatever.
Not at all. You know what? If you wanted to do like a big, table filling sort of mat, battle mat kind of base thing, we want to have a lot of stuff out to create.
Yeah.
And then there's the last thing in here.
So yeah.
Looks like you sent me some of your stools.
Yeah, I know it's dirty, but it came from my basement.
From your basement. That's right. I might try to pull the hinges. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh. Lords, that is fabulous. And these, I think, these are the same guys that Dan sent me, aren't they?
I have no idea.
Which is fabulous because I just used them. And they are the vanguard of a huge army.
Cool.
And I was going to just throw out anything and say, well, this is what they look like, but here's a whole whack of other things. Pretend these other things look like those, but look at these. This guy, there's a whole bunch of, and thank you, this guy. That's awesome. Oh, that is fabulous. Thank you so much.
I have oh God. I think I bought at a flea market at one of the conventions, I bought 8 of those trolls.
Oh, really?
Well, someone was selling them for like $10 for all 8 of them.
Wow.
And so they were fun to paint up. So, and
really
all the orcs, a friend of mine gave me 43 orcs, and there's 20 of them that I painted up.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Well, I don't want to, spoil any episodes, but we're actually dealing with these guys right now, so they're gonna be. If anyone who wins these, they're gonna be play tested before you get to them. So don't worry. I'll just check them all out and make sure they play well with others, or poorly with others because they're orcs.
These are all speed painted, slap chopped.
Yeah, don't tell me that because your slap chop speed paint looks better than me after 5 hours. Okay, this is better than me after 5 hours.
I used to paint to display quality, but then I was like, nah, no more. So I just like, if it looks good from 3 feet away, that's all I care about, and that's what I shoot for anymore.
I have a similar rule, but for me, it's 30 feet. As long as it looks good for 30 feet, then I'm satisfied. Because otherwise, I'm never gonna finish them. Boris, this is fabulous. This is fabulous. Thank you so much.
Hey, you're the one that's insane enough to run a convention on convention. So
I do my best to be a little nuts. I do my best to be a little nuts. All right, I'm gonna pull me over there and you over there. That way it looks like we're looking at each other. Well, thank you so much. This stuff is. I mean, honestly, this stuff. The level of workmanship on this is insane. And I mean, I can just. It is. This box alone right there, we got prizes for players. We've got auction items. We've got huge stuff. This is fabulous. Thank you so much. What are you working on now? What's the latest in your shop?
Ropers. I was making some golems and I ran out of some green stuff that I was using to make them. I had to order it, so it was going to be a little bit till it got to me. So I was like, I forget what else. Oh, I did a third dollhouse build, and the green stuff still hadn't gotten to my house. So now I'm making ropers.
Cool. That's very cool.
They're sitting over there on my dry table.
Excellent. You've always got something on the go, and again, the videos are a lot of fun. Actually, I stole from you the concept of the fast forward during the long bits, and then putting music over it, and then letting the music go down.
Hey, I can only talk so much about one little thing.
Yeah,
but I still want to show the step, but.
Yeah, I get the same thing. I feel like I need to demonstrate what the process was in case somebody. I mean, I don't think anyone's watching me for ideas in how to. It's more like, what did he do with this idea? But still, I like to show the process because it feels more honest to hear it all is. But yeah, some of it is 20 hours of work, so you don't want to make a video that long.
No. So most of the time I'm cutting down from like 5 hours of footage, just trying to get it down to under an hour.
Yeah. I had a spell when my videos got to be like 45 minutes long, and I thought this is not cool. I gotta cut this down. So I'm aiming for 30 now. Sometimes I go a little over. Sometimes I can get it a little under, but 30 even that. Because I always think, really? Someone wants to sit there and watch me for 30 minutes? And Cheers could get it done in 30 minutes. Certainly I can as well. Thundercats was 30 minutes. They can manage. Anyway, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, speaking of which we weren't, but we will now, CleriCon. For those who are interested in coming, if you go to CleriCon.com, this is what you will find. And it's a strange layout. This is RSVP.com. CleriCon.com will forward you. Thank you to Chris Engler for hooking that up to CleriCon2024.rsvpifi.com. But anyway, it's a sort of strange layout. I don't quite know how why they do it, but they do. This side though has the sort of info. The greetings, a shot from last year, and the schedule of events. It is a full schedule, folks. I think we may have to have a breakout space over in the nearby parish house. The folks that are coming, we got Bandits Keep, Bear, the Gen X GM, BS Games, Grumpy Old Slan, Hex Press, Mage's Musings, Paint Minis Live, the Red Caps, Tale of the Manticore, and Ye Old Geek, among others. But those are the folks with YouTube channels that I figure people have heard of. Fleetwood's Cabinet of Curiosities, where people buy and sell old stuff, and went really well last year. There was lots of cool stuff for sale. Touchberry's Tuck Shop for snacks, a map of the place, idea of local hotels, and even merch. And then the other side of the page, obviously, you get the sign up. Pick what kind of pass you want. The full weekend pass or the day pass, the kids day pass, and etc. And there's further things from there. You can pick if you want the meal and which meal you want, and all that kind of good stuff. So if you're close enough to do so, if you can, do register for CleriCon, because you know what kind of stuff we have for prizes and auction. You know the kind of cool stuff we're going to have. There's going to be even more cool stuff, because Paint Minis Live is going to be there painting minis and playing games as well. And we've got BS Games. They've just released a game called Synoda, which is very cool. Thank you, Wave. Will there be an onion eating contest this year? Yes, there will. Actually, I just, when I was putting the boys to bed, I saw Touchberry has his onion eating trophy on his little shelf. And he won it last year. I told him, I don't know if you're going to win it this year. You have some stiff competition. Paint Minis Live eats onions all the time. So you want to talk about crazy? There's crazy.
You give me hot peppers, I'll eat those easy. But onions,
yeah. Scotch bonnets I could do. Reapers, maybe.
I have Reaper and Ghost Pepper plants out in my backyard.
Nice. Hot and fresh. Yes, onions in food. That's one thing. Onions in food, that's, because the flavor cooks in, it takes away some of but just a raw white onion.
Oof.
That'll put hair on your chest. So you're losing the onion. Not an onion eater there, Jimmy. We also have another contest, which is ridiculous, that I got from the British show 9 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, called Carrot in a Box. Carrot in a Box is essentially, there's a box, and there is two boxes. Each player has a box. Only one of them has a carrot in it. And players look in their box, and then they have to convince the other person either to keep the box they have or to switch boxes. The other player can decide to keep their box or switch boxes. And so it's really just, do I have a carrot in my box? And it's the stupidest game you've ever seen, but it's hilarious. Hello, Wolf. Onions, the devil's fruit. Well, they have their uses. They have layers, like ogres. Anyway, so there's going to be an onion eating contest. There's going to be, if I finish it in time, and I will, the model of the terrain piece of the keep that's in part of our campaign, of the Honeywood campaign. And I stupidly said, yeah, I'll make a 3x3 piece of terrain. Sure. So it's this massive thing. It's huge. The base is broken into 4 panels, and they're each, they're 1.5 feet right? And I've been cutting bricks or stone lines, grout lines into 2-inch foam now for so long. I feel like it's all I'm ever going to do with my life. That this is it. Watching videos on YouTube and cutting lines in foam.
Yeah.
But it's going to be great. So we're going to have that. And I think it's going to be fun too. I want to set up just a sort of casual, a little away from the games for people who aren't playing in a particular session, just a place to hang out and either start up a impromptu game or just talk. Yeah, it's gonna be some fun stuff. I think it's gonna be fun stuff. Bob, looking forward to seeing you there. Bob was there last year. He played a dwarf, and I'm forgetting the name now. Part of the shield wall. We had 3 dwarfs in our party. Bob does have his. He has registered. You get the pass when you show up. You get the thing in your hand when you show up. But yes, he does. What was Bob? Who did you play? I can't remember the name of your character. It wasn't Telgrim, was it? No. At any rate, he was one of the shield wall of dwarves. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Jelly? Oh, jealous. Okay. I didn't understand that at first. Yeah. So that's cool stuff. Again, Lawrence, I know you're up past your bedtime.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be responsible for you.
I drank a lot of
asleep.
coffee.
That's good. Don't want you falling asleep at work though. And I should probably prepare for tomorrow because it's the Sunday, and I got a couple of things to do tomorrow morning.
Yeah, maybe.
So, you have yourself a good evening. And a fighter with a plague. Yes, God bless you, Wolf and his wife, and I forget her character's name. Hello, BGD. We're almost wrapped up here, but we'll be on for just a little longer. Anyway, Wolf and his wife showed up just sick, terribly ill, and bless them. Rulin, thank you. And they showed up just dead sick, but they made the drive, and God bless them for being there. They played in the first game, and they hung around a little bit after that. They spent a lot of time just sort of sleeping while they were there. But they also brought Rulin it was largely Rulin, but I think Wolf had something to do with it as well. Printed that. It's on the desk now and all of the episodes since CleriCon 2023. They had printed up a bust of my YouTube logo, the dice head. It's bust, and the head comes off and it opens, and it's a dice box. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. So that was.
I need to get awesome. A logo.
Hey, yeah. Well, you do. You've got. I mean, it's on your channel there, right? You know.
Yeah, well, but, maybe.
It was good stuff. It was good stuff. But I think that's going to be the show tonight. Unboxing. I think I'm actually astonished we got through it in an hour. If I had unbagged everything, we'd be here till 4 a.m.
Oh yeah, easy.
But thank you. Maelstrom TV, I like it. You guys have a good night. Lawrence, thank you a million times over. And everyone, if you're not already subscribed to Lawrence's channel, go now. Go to his channel. It's good stuff. The things you've seen here, you get to see how he comes up with this out of, you can see the seam right there, out of 2 dollar store dollhouse pieces. Good stuff. So go check him out. And I will see you on the other side. Thank you, sir.